Hi everyone, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in Thorn, welcome in Brian, welcome in Ready. And thank you so much for 20 streams, Street Thorn. That's a lot of streams. How is everyone today? And I think we've had some redeems, so I'll check those out and I'll get some music on as well. And Benji is coming to visit. Hi Benji. And Brian, thank you for 55 streams, Street. You are legally obligated, but thank you so much. Ready, thank you for 20 streams. Everyone's streaking today. Everyone's streaking today. I know it's hot, but everyone's streaking. Thank you for your order. And also Snappy, welcome in. Sorry I missed you there. So you ordered an Americano and a mooncake for your cafe order. When you sat down, narrating short hair wandered by, honking happily, and your legs without missing a honk. Aww. Congratulations, Brain. You're a proud owner of a 3-bedroom, 0-bathroom. That is unfortunate. Queen Anne style house in Ciudad Emerada. And the welcome around rolled around neighbours remarked on your strange taste in decor, especially the futuristic sleep pod. I think you get a good night's sleep in that though. Being of taste, you also sampled the fruitcake. It was disgusting, which is a shame. Also, congratulations, Thorn. You're now the proud owner of a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. Hey, a bathroom, that's good. Art Deco house in Strangerville. When the welcome wagon rolled around, neighbours remarked on your visionary sense of style, especially the carpeted ceilings. Lovely. Speaking of taste, your sampled fruitcake and it was delightful. The mic sounds a bit crispy. Oh, it might be the aircon. Hang on. Lots of streets today. There's also Benji here, that might not be helping. He's literally blocking half of my microphone. If I move it a little bit closer to me, hopefully that'll be alright. I can turn the aircon away a little bit as well, that might help. Okay, awesome. Yeah, there was a cat blocking half of it, an aircon pointing towards it, and it was a bit far from my mouth. But that should be better now, I think. I'm trying to move it without squeaking. Because sometimes the mic squeaks as well, which isn't ideal. No one wants to hear that. Yeah, welcome in. We're going to be continuing, I think, with our Newcrest rebuild challenge, assuming I have some Sims. If not, we'll find something else to do, but we're going to do some building. Oh, we're getting a sneak peek of Shelley's pre-mids though. Newcrest build save. By the way, if anyone doesn't know about Shelley's pre-mids, Shelley E1 runs a monthly challenge to make over like a household / the household build from each world. So she spins a wheel every time for a world, and then for which household is made over. And she's currently touring the Caputri family, which is why I was a little late, because I wanted to watch Shelley's stream. And next time is the Prescott family in Copperdale. So if you like those kind of challenges, then check them out. She posts on the Blue Sky. But yeah, go check them out. So, do we have any Sims? Well, I think it's RCM Newcrest, isn't it? We do. Ready's with nothing. And Vanilla Scroll. Awesome, awesome. Okay. So, is this the throuple we've got here? Oxbury grad Rahul, Sage, and Selma are geeky lifestyle influencers who turn gaming, vegan living, and creative side hustles into a thriving media production brand. Rahul is a freelance digital artist and programmer. Sage is a mechanical engineer, and Selma is a streamer and author. Both women expecting. Wow, they're both pregnant. Awesome. Building a colourful future where the kids can be anything you dream of, except Brightchester students. Love that. That is so cool. Okay. These Sims look super cool. I'm going to place them and check the right cast. He has been busy, hasn't he? I think with there being 3 of them and 2 expecting, maybe we go for the slightly bigger lot. So we're sort of building them in order, but I feel like with 3 of them, we might be better with the 30 by 20. Just we've got a bit of room for all those kids. Content themselves. Yes, it's. So maybe we'll build them in here. And we're going to check them out in cash as well. This is exciting. This is our first. Heroes are taking the neighborhood so it works. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to do one neighborhood at a time. I thought since there's 3 of them, going to be 5 of them, we should probably put them on a slightly bigger lot, just so we don't have to try and put them in a teeny tiny home. Hopefully 5. Oh yeah. That's the point. It could be more. It could be more with the twins and triplets. Oh my god, I remember the first time I got triplets in game. It's when I was playing Very Veggie. And I was still trying to run a business and do all of this stuff. And then I was like, oh, I need to have a kid. And then I had 3. Okay, so this is Selma-Ruth and Rossi, who is a geek, competitive, and an overachiever, and has the best-selling author aspiration. She's the author. MC's working able to check. I don't know any other check. I don't think there is another way. These tattoos are so cool. These are really fun. I think I have a few of these saved myself because they're really fun. Yeah, let's check out Selma. This is a really cool outfit. I don't think I've ever used this from the Get Famous pack, but this is really cool. And I love how we've got such like colourful accessories as well. Like, we've got the pink hat with the headphones, the necklace, and these like really cute oveny socks as well with the boots. That's a really cool outfit. They're also lactose intolerant, veggie, and they're canon vegans. Excellent. Oh yeah, there's additional traits there. I always forget to look at that. I love this. Vegan polycule throuple. Love it. This is a really cool swatch of this high school years dress. I always forget we have this really vibrant. Oh, and we've got more tattoos as well. Hang on. The Soot Sprites! Me and Brain watched Spirit Away a few nights ago, actually. I love it. It's one of my favourite films, for sure. Look at the Soot Sprites. They're so cute. They're so fun. Makes it sound like you're shooting vegans from a cannon. Kind of. Athletic. Oh, I love these like leopard print leggings. Those are really fun. And we've got the Foxbury Pride. This is super cute. I love this nightwear outfit. And the little bear slippers are really cute as well. It's a celebration. Party wear. Oh, this is fun. Oh, another Get Famous. They have a lot of like cool stuff in Get Famous. I don't use often enough. Look at this leopard print jacket. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? Swimwear. This is cute. This swatch. And most of my friends would be vegan. They'd be shooting me with a cannon. Hot weather, cute. We've got our sliders on as well. And then cold weather. Oh, the anime shirt from high school years. This is super cute. And then we've got Sage Ali-Lin-Rossi, who is a geek, party animal, genius, and also vegetarian, lactose intolerant, and squeamish. Arrogant partner aspiration. That makes sense. This is really cute. This is I did get the autumn apparel recently, to be fair, and I am liking the stuff. Oh, she's got the Ariel tattoo. I'm loving all the bright tattoos. We've got Ariel here. We've got some Pokemon. Wow, we've got like a full bright flower sleeve there. And Stitch on the back. That's really fun. That's really fun. This is cute. I like how you've matched like the bright orange trainers and the earrings. Where are those earrings from? Have I ever seen those before? Accessories. I don't know if I've ever seen those before. Are they base game? No way! No way. Okay. That's another thing I'm going to need to use at some point, because that's really cool. Got colourful nails as well. Crazy, right? Yeah, I've never noticed them. Formal wear. Ooh, this is cool. Where's this from? Another Get Famous find. Very cool. Classic. Again, we're rocking the Foxbury Pride. Love that. I love how passionate they are about their like alma mater as well. Oh, this is a cute sleepwear outfit. This is nice. Oh, we've got matching toes as well. We've got matching colourful toes and fingernails. Party wear. Oh, this is fun. This is such a cool, like, fun outfit with the rainbow swatches. And like bleach stained almost jeans. We've got like Duolingo socks as well. That's cute. Swimwear. This is cute as well. I like this top. She's really well with these leggings. Hot weather. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, it's a High School Years swatch. Oh, okay. The default is like this flowery one. And then there's one with these like similar colours, but it's wavy. That's cool. And cold weather. Ooh, this is fun. This is fun. I like the swatch of this coat as well. And then we have Rahul. So he is they are a geek, idealist, and creative, and has the computer whiz aspiration. This is one of the coach things I've not noticed. The some of the new coach stuff. This is cute. I love the beanie as well. The beanie is really fun. I think that's autumn apparel as well, isn't it? This is cool, and I love the orange boot. I love the orange boot. We've got some knit and cute cat nails. Oh, those are really fun, and lots of rings. Super cute. Formal wear. Oh, this is fun. So I said just demonstrate. No way, no way. That's really cool. I like this pink swatch of the check jacket as well. That's really fun with the pink hair and the matching pink shoes. Very cool. I'm surprised by how much I've liked the coach set. Yeah, they've had some good things, haven't they? I really like using the bags. And another Foxbury. That is cool. That is cool. I like how collectively, whenever any of them like do any kind of athletics, like go for a run or whatever, like we must let people know where we went to university. We must. Sleepwear. Ooh. Oh, and the tattoos as well. I forgot to check the tattoo. Ah, you used the SpongeBob one. You used the sexy Patrick. You used the sexy Patrick. That's from the oldies kit, no way. I love how, as well, because of the tattoo positioning, Sexy Patrick is fully just stomping on Squirtle's face. The Squirtle doesn't look mad about it. Squirtle does not look mad about it. The Foxbury thing, not this, better. And we've got all the Pokemon tattoos. Oh, we've got Troll on the back as well. Oh, that's so fun. I need to find that troll tattoo. That's so cool. And then we've got another SpongeBob tattoo there. That's all the way around. That's such a cool tattoo. That is so fun. People have done some really cool stuff on the gallery. Squirtle's into it. Squirtle is into it. I've credited the artist in my comment. Okay, awesome. I will have a look at the description again. And make sure we read that out then. Party wear. This is cute. I love this like jumper and shirt combo. That's really nice. Again, like the matching orange as well. Swimwear. This is cute. I like these shorts as well. These are really nice. Hot weather. This is nice. I don't think I've used this layered tank before, but it's cool. Oh, it looks like if you've done the layering yourself. It looks like from the picture it's open, but you've layered using the base layer thing. Smart, smart. I still forget that we have that. But that's really cool. And then cold weather. This is really nice. There's another, business and hobbies. That's cool with the blue check. And we've got the orange boots and the beanie on again. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so that is our Sims. I'm just going to mentally comments. There we go. That's by Novik OV, Erica 9, Motorcycles 19, May Oliver 21. Okay. That is useful actually, because I do want to steal some of those tattoos. I'm going to make a little note, I think. I'm going to make a little note to remind me what we're working with. So, Hawkesbury, grads, the lifestyle influencers, media production. So, Rahul, freelance artist, engineer, stream. Just because there's a lot of information in this, which is amazing. Colourful. So I want to make sure that we can add all of this stuff into they're doing a lot collectively. Lifestyle influencers, media production, a freelance digital artist, a streaming author, and a mechanical engineer. And they're all Foxbury grads. And who's this woman? I'm sorry, there's not enough room. This is remaining a throuple. And I'm pretty sure we had 35. So I'm going to put the budget to 35. And then I'm going to go to manage worlds just so I don't have to build in whatever light this is. The young, we got to be our hustle culture. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then I'm going to go straight into build mode. It's also just less laggy that way. Okay, that's better. That's better. Better flying. Now, which way is it this way? The front of the lot? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So we're going to have 5 Sims here, and we only have a 35,000 simoleon budget. And it's got to be colourful and fun and vegan friendly, so no leather. I'm wondering if we go a little modern, maybe with some eco elements. I don't know how we're going to achieve that look, but I feel like we could play around with some shapes and see if anything kind of sticks out to us. I wonder if I don't know if it'll work, but I'm picturing like an overhang. Tomorrow Anne, welcome in. Hey, how's the build been going? It's been going good. So we are building for a vegan throuple. 2 of them are pregnant. They're very colourful. They're lifestyle influencers and digital artists and author and engineer. So this is going to be quite the challenge. How are you doing today? So yeah, the concept of this challenge basically is that people in the community submit their Sims, and every time my Sim earns enough money, we add another house there to the neighborhood, kind of like Animal Crossing. So you've kind of got to buy everything, like, first off for like the houses and things. But I thought this would be a fun challenge. A long day. Ah, I'm sorry. It's indecent. It's good. I'm thinking I kind of like the idea of that overhang. Maybe this one a little bit narrower. Picturing maybe a little platform here. Kind of approach you thinking we're going to go a little bit modern and colourful because these Sims are very colourful. We need to find a way to definitely work in all of that colour. Other than that, I'm not really sure. We're just going to try playing around with some shapes and see what we like. This feels a little bit too wide, actually. Just by the roof. Thinking this would maybe work better. Okay, this is giving me container builds. What are we thinking about these really bright container wallpaper? Because we could kind of do it at least like a partial container build. That'd be kind of cool. Do a separate building about like conservatory office kind of thing if budget allows. Yeah, that's a good shout. Because I kind of want to bring in like colourful, but a little bit eco because they're vegans. And then it would make sense to have like the overhang, right? This could be a little balcony off the back. Do love a good container build. And make sure that these all kind of look like containers. And then these are some of the best like colourful swatches we have, in my opinion, as well. Lifestyle bloggers and container house. Yeah. I feel like that works. The vibe, right? And then maybe add some of these trims in if we want to. There's an orange one, that'd be good. Just to kind of support. Oh, maybe then. Maybe we should make the orange one this one. And then the pink one below. Yeah, I can already picture they've come to a new house TikToks already. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And then we can do a little half wall here. And then we're going to maybe go for like a slightly short one here. I think it's a cool idea to like bring in a lot of those colors. We got some decent trim colors. Aren't really. No, we don't. Wonderful. Thanks, Sims. That's not horrendous, but I guess we could also, to be fair, think this. No, it isn't quite, but we'll see. We'll make it work. The bedrooms, you do one adult room for the three of them and share like a single in the nursery for whoever's watching baby do. That's a good shout. That's a good shout. I like that idea. Okay. So this is looking fun so far, I think. We need some nice big windows in these containers. I know you let it keep the size down. Yeah, I think we're not doing too badly for size. I think that it's workable. And we can also utilize like a lot of the outside space for hobbies and stuff. And like I said, if we can, we could add another container in the back. Maybe, or a similar building. Like a studio. Okay. Oh. But the eco lifestyle ones are probably good. Although it is very big is the only thing. Ooh, maybe not for the front, but I feel like I maybe want that for the back. Veggie garden would totally fit the vegan back. Yes, it would. Okay, at some point at the back, we definitely want those big patio doors, even if they're a bit pricey. But yeah, I'm thinking like colourful with a bit of an eco twist. Vegetable garden would be kind of perfect. Ooh, those are expensive. Where are my less expensive doors? It's not bad. Oh, where's the big one? It's not going to be too... Is that going to clip? Well, let's have a look. No, it's just about fine, actually. It's just about fine. And we can match the platform here. Because that'll be kind of fun if we want to make this more open concept. We can have, like, one step down to certain things as well. And then maybe, so this isn't a giant corridor, it'll be this space where we have the that's fun. I like that, I think. And we can add some windows. I haven't turned move objects on. I should probably do that. I miss my mods. Oh, there we go. Otto, welcome in. Or duo, whichever one you prefer. Really want to figure out a split level house. I can't figure out how. Ooh, split level houses they are tricky, to be fair. Gotta kind of play with terrain quite a bit. Do like a proper split level. Exterior wall covers make you think of storage containers. They are like the, I think they're an eco lifestyle. So you can create your own kind of storage container houses because they're like a theme in eco lifestyle. There's quite a few like storage containers. Okay, maybe some nice big windows here would be nice. And then maybe like, don't want this to be too matchy. Just like those because they're cheap. You know? They're a good cheap option. They still let in lots of light. And they're a little bit chunkier than the eco lifestyle ones. So let's splash out on a few eco lifestyle chunky windows. They are quite a bit pricier. I feel like the texture, like the depth of them is quite good. Also the growing together ones. Wish the white one had something in between though. Don't want to spend too much. Ooh. This is cool. A little pricey. Should be going back up here to the cheap windows. Maybe this is fine. I'm just overthinking it. I'll leave it for now. I'll leave it for now. See how we feel. I just think it looked a little face-like, but maybe I'm wrong. Unless we did a asymmetrical. Do your cheats workaround turned on? I usually have a couple of mods. I have Better Build by Which Help and Tool mod, but I don't have them in currently because we just had the update. Maybe we could put them asymmetrically. That could be kind of fun. At the minute, we're on completely vanilla because we just had the update. Maybe we just put windows on this side of this one. And then this one could be like a nice little balcony. But yeah, normally I have Better Build by and Tool. But not right now. Maybe we go like that. And then up here we want a single high platform. Don't match up. The windows are going to be heat by the container box. It's not boxed in. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Maybe we make like a little platform area here because platforms are free. Do we wanna make this one longer potentially? That container vibe. Yeah, maybe. Just need a little trim around the bottom. The overhang, yeah. Yeah, I think it makes it feel more stacked rather than neatly placed, doesn't it? I think. Or if we don't want that, we could just do the like thicker. Where is it? Here. Okay, that's looking fun, I think. We might add more windows when we figured out the floor plan. This is quite a narrow one. That's not too bad then. Like a smaller container. We definitely need to figure out the floor plan and see what we've got room for. And I feel like we need to pull out some items as well and make sure that we've got all the stuff. Outside stairs. Yeah, that's a good shout actually. We could do outside stairs, couldn't we? We've got a little balcony here. We could make this like the stairs access. I do the yellow stairs, they're kind of fun. Ah, the platform's gonna mess with this, isn't it? Okay. I'm just gonna move this for now, just because it really does not like doing stairs like that. Ah, it's actually that platform that's messing with me. Okay. Cool. That's not too bad. What if we kind of right. What if we had this like that, and then we try and pop it around? How does that look from there? Not too bad. Fire escape vibes, yeah. That's not bad actually. Maybe if we pull the platform over a little. And then we can maybe have like a fence here. A bollard pole thingy. Ah, good shout, good shout. We got one of these, maybe. Not too big. Is it gonna go down small enough? Something like that, but not in that bright white. Ah, we've got the werewolves ones, to be fair. Just shrink down. Excellent. I wouldn't have thought of that. But that's a good shout. Even do it like that. We do like a double one. Just kind of looks slightly more even there. Maybe even 3. Am I overdoing it? Maybe. I don't know. That's kind of fun. And then this can be like a fun little outdoor patio. Maybe we play out like 1 more. And then we've got room for like garden still. That look cool if you put a fence around the bottom. Yeah, okay. Let's do the fence. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. That looks great. Also means we've got a fun little spot to put the bin, which is always useful, to be fair, to have a spot out the way for the bin. Maybe we need 2, and I feel like they're all going to be like recycling ones. It's not going to like me trying to put it here, but I kind of want to put like 2, even if you can't get to that one. Yeah. Got like 2 recycling receptacles there. Let's maybe move that over 1. Yeah. No, that's cool. That was a good shout. Well, that solves one of the more difficult problems, to be fair, of like a smaller house. Then we just need to decide exactly what space. So we need some media production stuff, some digital art stuff, somewhere to write, and some engineer stuff. Okay. And we also need 2 bedrooms. That shouldn't be too bad, at least. We've got plenty of room. Thinking. Oh, that's a fence. That's not a wall. I don't know why I thought that was a wall. I don't know how to work with going up and down with babies. Well, I'm not playing this family, so I feel like they can work it out and it won't be my problem. That sounds like their problem to me, you know? Okay, we've got a little corridor there. And then we have a bathroom here. Let them scream, yeah. We'll let them scream. Maybe I'll make that a little bigger as well. Okay, so we can have a bathroom here. This can be like the corridor. And then we don't even need to do that, to be fair. And this is where we come in. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Actually, my auto spawn is the bassinets. Yeah. It's fine. Babies don't need much, right? They don't need to go downstairs. They can just hang out upstairs. And we've got a good amount of room downstairs. Got our entryway. We can make this into like a nice kitchen diner. Maybe have a downstairs bathroom as well. That might be quite nice. You know, this is a sort of another buy. And then we can do something with this. Maybe laundry. I mean, I don't have to play with family, so we could give them laundry. And then that makes like a good size for like a kitchen. Actually, that's kind of better because we can fit a bit more of a on there. And then we've got like living. Could have like a lounge and like a hobby room space there actually. That would be good. Not even what do they need stairs for, honestly. Exactly. They can just live upstairs until they're children. I'm thinking. We can open this up as well, which would be kind of cool. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure about this room or not, but to be fair, this is a 2 overhang. We could give it a 1 overhang, and then that's a better size room. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try that. Okay, kitchen. 23,000 simoleons. But most of these kitchens are ugly, so we're going to go with a more expensive set. It might have to be Home Chef Hustle again. We'll go for the red, like the orangey red. Yeah, I wanted to make the kitchen a little smaller, which is why I pulled that out, simply because kitchen stuff's expensive and I don't want this to look massive and empty. I'm thinking maybe like that and an island would be enough. Oh, vegetables. Exactly. Let's stick a fridge here. Oh, 2,300. I was like, oh, maybe we can have the matching fridge. Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. Maybe we can have the... Oh, but that doesn't look nice, does it? Ah, these are also expensive. That's not too bad, and that's about £1 cheaper. A plain version of the kitchen clutter one. That's kind of fun. I'm trying to find one that isn't... Ooh, maybe that. Oh wait, does that have the wrong... Yeah, that has the wrong university on. We can't have that. Maybe that one's cool though. The Foxbury one. There is not. There is not. That's a shame because that'd be cool. But there isn't. There's a few like that have like kids swatches. the cottagey one, and then there's this one. This does have a picture of Brightchester on there. I'm pretty sure that's Brightchester. Foxbury. It doesn't have the logo, but it does have the pictures. That kind of work. Yeah, I wanted to use a matching one, but it's so expensive that maybe we can't use it, sadly. And then we're gonna need a stove. Jesus, how much? 1,000. Ah. But I can't myself. That's probably fine. It's okay. And then we've got a sink. The kitchen clutter's sink, to be fair, that's not 285. That's not too bad. I kind of maybe want something a bit cleaner. Maybe we'll have to use like the standard cheaper one. I think that's okay. And then bar stools, we have a few decent options, I think, that aren't horrendously expensive. High school one is 115. Brings us the orange. Yeah, that's a nice cheap option. Rochester favoritism. It really is. It really is. Okay, we're gonna need some tile. These have some really funky ones if we wanted to go real colourful. Could bring in more orange or a full rainbow one there. There's like the plain orange. I do kind of like that. What do we think? That's pretty cool. They are incredibly colourful Sims. So I feel like that would kind of suit them. They're very colourful as well. They are. Mink orange, blue, and pink, so it's perfect. Yeah, I want to try and get like a good amount in. I know these have blue swatches, but they're kind of light blue, and I kind of like how poppy the red is. Maybe we can bring in more blue through like a blue tile if we've got a good. In terms of tiles, we've got. Maybe it works better if we have it like half and half. So that the entry kind of area is like wood. I don't know if it will. We could try it, and if not, we'll go full tile. That's cool. Oh, the kitchen set working it out. Yes. Like, maybe the darker one. Nah, it isn't gonna work, does it? Let's go full. Let's do it. I wouldn't normally pair that one with this, but I feel like for this fam, kind of works. We've got this one as well. Or this one. I do kind of like the checkers on that. Yeah, very cozy hitch style-wise, right? We call in the bathroom. Yeah. Bring it up to this one as well. I'm not sure what we can do with this area. We'll do something with it. And then We have a slightly less anemic looking swatch of this. I don't know what, or maybe we do carpet. We could do carpet. Could do like a fun carpet swatch. I don't know which, but we could do a fun carpet. Let's find a cool wall pattern. Cow print. Oh, we have a cow print, don't we? That is fun. That is fun. I always forget we've got this one. We've got like... Let's find a wall pattern. And now we've got like the pastel pop one. We could go like bright pink and cow print. Or we could go... We got like a cool orange wallpaper. That must be an option. Hmm. Now we've got the usual decor to the max. Wallpapers as well, but they're tigers, and I feel like these guys maybe more cow and leopards. I don't hate that. Like, what about if we alternated the walls as well? We could do blue and pink and cow print. That's fun. There's a matching wallpaper too. There is, isn't there? Do we do double cow print though? Can we, should we? This is starting to look like some kind of punishment box. Moo, yes. I kind of like that though, I think, with the blue. Maybe we go for a slightly darker blue, but I kind of like the alternating pink and blue. I think that's kind of fun. We could go for that like slightly brighter blue as well, if we wanted to. Or we could go pastel. Maybe pastel. Either way, I love how insane this house is. It's really fun. We need sofas. Ooh, the yellow one. Inflatable. Yes! I forgot we had that as well. Oof, those are expensive. But kind of worth it. Maybe we do like one, because I don't think this has a 3-seater. We could do like one inflatable, one non-inflatable, unless I missed the 3-seater inflatable. Also, this High School Years one that's quite blocky, but maybe the cozy hitches. Why is plastic plastic expensive? I know, right? I know. 475, and that is 425, and it's actually made of couch. Couldn't think of a better way to put that than like made of couch. Is it worth it? Maybe. Gotta watch the budget. We can swap it out if we run out of money, I think. Let the money elsewhere. Maybe. They do need computers. Okay, maybe what we need to do is we need to get out all of the stuff they need now. Bathroom stuff and media stuff. Because they're all going to need a computer, right? Pumps a filming station. Yeah. So we might have to put two of them on the same desk, but just for now, we're going to do this. They're going to need decent computers as well. Doesn't one of them need to stream or something as well? Streamer and author. So we need a streaming computer. Okay. 1500. Not as bad as I expected. We need the media production stuff. And everyone else needs a computer. Maybe the artist can have the tablet-y thing. Because that could be like, you know, like you draw it on your tablet and then use it as a computer. Like a 2-in-1. I know that might not actually work in real life, but I'm also thinking about ways to save money. And then someone can have the Strangerville laptop, because that's the cheapest laptop. I just can't imagine them with a box computer. It's the, this thing, isn't it? Mixed Master Music Station. Need media production. No? Okay. Good, because that's expensive. Oh, it might be a different pack. Which pack? Is it City Living? It's two that are similar, isn't it? No, it's not City Living. Which one is it? Still Get Famous. Oh, okay. Which one? This? That's a special effects desk. It's Creative Electronics. That's the music. That's all Get Famous activities. Let's try electronics then. Ah, here it is. This one. Yes. Okay, that was only marginally more expensive. That's not too bad. Ah, there's no colourful swatches. That's a shame. Oh well. At least there's a blue one there. Right. So we've got these. Wow, our money is going down fast. Why it's not? I don't know why it's not always. I don't know either. It's weird which are and aren't in different categories. It's like when you're doing landscaping and some things are a flower and some things are a bush, even though they have flowers on them and they're bushy. Okay, so we've got our computer. Digital artist can have the tablet. Author, so that'll be covered on the computers. Engineer, does the engineer need anything? Maybe something in logic, knowledge. Every new PC save money. Oh, we'll see, I think. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, I'm wondering whether, what does an engineer need? Maybe a handiness thing? Logic skill. We need something for logic skill, don't we? I haven't played an engineer in so long. So I thought we need something. I just don't know what. Oh, the surgery table's free. We could have a surgery basement. Robotics, that's the one. Robotics. The recreation. University. Yes, isn't it? Yes, go university. There it is. Okay. Right, those are the core things. Okay. that we need before we do anything else. We're going to do the bathrooms as well, actually. Let's do the bathrooms. They're going to have the cheap stuff. Can I have the art sink? That is the cheapest. And it's kind of colourful. We could do that. We're going to have a cheap shower. That one's fine. Put that here, put that here. Okay, so that's the minimum we need. And then do the same here. This one. And we also need a sink. Okay. We've got the cheapest bathroom stuff in, but we do actually have bathroom stuff in. And I'm going to pull a little Simsies trick here. And I'm going to paint the walls with a wallpaper. It's not going to be the one we stick with, but it's so that we definitely have enough money for wallpaper. There we go. And then wood. Maybe like a wooden. This isn't too bad. We could do that maybe. We might change it, but we need a floor. Okay. So we're thinking maybe I'm gonna put the media production station in one corner, and then save room. If this looks okay, maybe try and get a dining table rather than 3 separate desks. If we can find one that works. What is a specific object? There we go. Extreme workstation. Or we could do the same with counters, actually, couldn't we? How much is that table? 600. We could do the same with counters. It might be slightly more expensive, but I wonder if we could do that. Would that look a little better? And then, I know it's more money, but I do kind of feel like we need something on the end. No, it's a waste of money. Yeah, what about having like a counter instead? And then everyone can sit on a bar stool and work. Like, not the most comfy, but also the bar stools are cheaper overall. Or at least you can get some cheaper ones. Then you can, like, we could change up the colour as well. Like, maybe we could do the blue in here. And then these look pretty comfy, so we could... Oh, that's a fun one. Maybe everyone could have their own colour of chair. Something like that. That's kind of fun. And then we've got plenty of space. Oh, we have space. Can't really say plenty, but we have enough space. If we want to put a door here. Or an arch or something. What about like a glass door? That could be kind of fun. And it's cheap. You can kind of see through what's happening. That'd be fun. Maybe do the same here, but not in the bathroom. Cheap good. Cheap is good. You set me quite a challenge here, but I'm loving it. Trying to get around like the vibes. Something that's usually quite expensive without spending too much money. Maybe that can be blue. And that could be blue to carry on that. And that could be pink. Not quite the same pink, is it? We'll see. But okay. That's pretty good though. We need beds. We need beds. Trash bed. Oh, I don't think I can bring myself to use the trash bed. I was looking for something specific. What about this? And then they can take turns to decide who's in the double, who's in the single. I know it's expensive, but we don't have triple beds. It's not like Paralives where you can just drag the bed. So I feel like that might be the closest we get. I don't love all the swatches, but hang on. You can basically do this with any bunk bed, right? I don't necessarily need to do it with these. I could do it with the cheaper ones. I'm pretty sure. Like, I could do it with the Eventual Weights ones, which are colourful and cheap. Yeah, these are like 300 or something. That's a lot cheaper. I don't love the red. Maybe this one. And then that kind of matches. But they're still both cheap beds. It kind of matches with the metal stuff, which is kind of fun. Right, there we go. That's absolutely fine. Actually got a lot of room here, which is good. Rugs. Doesn't match, which is a shame. Maybe for the baby's room, because that is a 0 simoleons debug. Well, these are only 100. I think this plaid pattern's throwing me off. It's a shame. I did that. I use like a, oh, I love that. This just doesn't match. 320, do we have anything else that matches this better? But also, wish I had my tool mod. Size this up, but we could also make this really big. Would be kind of fun. Okay, what else have we got in terms of cheap double beds that might work better? Mattress? Trash bed. We do have trash bed. I just don't think I can do it unless we really need to. Got ranch bed, trash bed, base game bed, which is just the saddest thing you've ever seen in your life. Most of these swatches. I'd love to use this one. But alas, I fear it is too expensive. None of these beds match and it's making me sad. Oh wait, what about futon? The used futon. That's pretty good. 290. That's not bad. And then we could do with a wood one, couldn't we? We could do with a wood. Maybe I'd tolerate this one. This. Still don't love base game one. I know that it's a budget challenge. But it makes me sad. That's 500. How much is that? 300. Oof. But it is just cooler. Is it the swatch? Is there a less sad swatch that kind of matches our theme? Probably not. They're all pretty sad, or they're just weird wood colours. That looks too much like a kid's bed. I mean, to be fair, like most of these are kids' beds. Unless we could go for. Does that look really silly though? I mean, this whole thing is kind of silly, but like, does it look really silly? Do we need the wood one? The sad wood one instead? I just like the bright colours on that. I like the metal. Okay, we'll go with the metal one, because that's not too expensive either. Right. We've got our 3-person bed. And then we need dressers. Ideally, we need at least one dresser. It isn't too expensive. Bit fancy. And how's this? 380. That's not bad. Oh, it does come in yellow. Could do yellow. And then to avoid placing anything in the corner, we could also have a small door access to here. So that's not just like an empty corner there. I feel like we need that. We kind of need that. And then we also need doors actually going into this room and all the other rooms. That would also help. Okay, that goes in there, that goes in there. Door in the bathroom and an archway. Why the archway is so expensive? That one's not expensive. Let's use that one. And then maybe, because these are cheap, you can also use one of these. Yeah. That works, that's functional. This is the weirdest kind of bedroom arrangement, but like, if it works, right? I have no idea what we're going to put here, but we need to put something maybe there. Are we... Can they get around that? Do we need to move this up a little? Do we need to move this sort of here? I want to make sure they've got enough space. Oh, this is almost too big. Which you wouldn't think for this site, but we can maybe put this here. Put this here, and then there's room to go around. We definitely need something here. It isn't too expensive. Do we have any big cheap bookshelves that aren't ugly? Maybe not cheap enough. Oh, that's kind of fun. I've never ever used that before, but it's big. It takes up a lot of space. What's the yellow? We've got a lot of yellow in here, so maybe this like bright tealy colour. Just so we can like take up a bit more space. And we've got a bookshelf then. We've nailed it down. We've got the bookshelf. And then maybe we need like a chair here, like something. Could do a beanbag. Beanbag chair, maybe. Just something to make this corner a lot less empty. Oh, this is only 45. Okay. Ooh, and we got bright colours. Excellent. Yeah, we take up a bit more space there. And then we want some windows on this side. We do not have windows on this side. Maybe we'll go for these. And pop them like here. How's that look? Maybe move them in one. Yeah. That kind of works, I think. Okay, time to find a wallpaper. But the rug's really carrying this. Could do animal print. We could do animal print. There's also giraffe print. We've also got some decor to the max wallpapers, which are also an option. The brown is fun actually, isn't it? We want to maybe bring in some like plainer paint colors. What about teal? Is teal awful? Or red? That's a bit too orange, I think. This is feeling very changing rooms. I don't know if anyone else saw that show. It was on in like the 90s and 2000s in the UK. And it's basically where people made over their neighbours' homes, but they were always awful. It was incredibly entertaining. Okay, that is fun though, right? That is fun. Like, you don't know what's happening in this house, but it is fun. And then do we have some cheap curtains? Those aren't too bad. Those aren't too bad. And they're only 40 simoleons, so I feel like we're going to go with them. Because I don't think there's a cheaper option. And we are still not great on funds. Okay, well, we've got the basics of that crazy room down. I do kind of love it though. I do kind of love it. And then we're going to do the nursery. What we got for the nursery, that'd be fun. Some options. We've got pastel pop, but we also have the Alice in Wonderland stuff, which is also kind of bright and fun. If we wanted to go for like these kind of vibes. I like all of them. Yeah. That's the problem. We actually have a lot more good options than we used to. Hey, this is for your Sims, and the job is to pick something that they would like, right? Gotta pick something that these Sims would like, rather than just something that I would, you know, think to build. I kind of like this, maybe. Maybe the pastel is better for a nursery, because that matches the free rug. Put the briars upside and vibrant. Yes. Because that matches this pastel rug, which is free. So maybe we go similar vibes with the kids' room, but more pastel. Just go all the way around, to be fair. That is a fun wallpaper. Let's get some bassinets. How big is this rug if we size it up? Too big. Boo. Okay, let's find some bassinets. Well, none because our favourite kids' rooms now. It is really cool, isn't it? I was skeptical about first. I was like, oh, I don't know. Ooh, the shell ones are fun. But now I have it. I love it. I know it's a mermaid bassinet, but it's kind of fun. Are they all called bassinet? Because maybe we can just do and see which ones we've got. The little mermaid who she does. Okay, maybe we can have one mermaid and we could have one of the werewolves ones, the kind of more upcycled looking ones, in like a bright colour. We can have. This is not all centered with the room. We could kind of have it in this area. And I wonder if we could afford to. It might be kind of fun to have like some curtains around. You know what I mean? Like some kind of like, wish I could size those up. Some kind of curtain moment. Oh, these are expensive, but they're rainbow. No, I need to get out of the expensive category. I do kind of want some kind of curtain around these. I do like these. I don't know which swatch is the only thing. Maybe that one. Be kind of fun. And then we could put like a nice decal in the middle of this. Because decals are cute and cheap. That kind of separates that off. And then we could maybe put like a couple of things in this corner. Like maybe a couple of chairs for parents. Or just like some cushions. Because these are cheap. Cheaper than chairs. This rocking chair isn't too bad actually. Oh, we could maybe have a rocking chair in one of these corners. Oh, it's a bit of a squeeze though. Maybe in like over here, but we could put some cushions. In both of these. We could to take up some space fairly cheaply. Shelly, welcome in. Thanks for getting your cafe order. Today you ordered a bubbling potion from a travelling merchant and a slice of burned toast. When sat down a moody looking torty cat serenade you while you're ate. You're not sure what she's singing about. Maybe something about fish. And thank you for getting a stamp as well. How are you doing? Mancus, welcome in. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you? We are building a very colourful house today for ReadytoSims. Let me show you these Sims on the gallery so you'll have a bit of context. So I'm currently doing a little Newcrest rebuild challenge, like a rags to riches. And every time the sim earns enough money, then a new set of townies that are submitted by you guys move in. So this is the Ali-Lin-Rossi family who I'm building it for. They are incredibly bright and colourful. Oxbury grads Rahul, Sage, and Selma are geeky lifestyle influencers who turn gaming, vegan living, and creative side hustles into a thriving media production brand. Rahul is a freelance artist and programmer, Sage is a mechanical engineer, and Selma a streamer and author. Both women expecting they're building a colourful future where the kids can be anything they dream of except Brightchester students. Magnus, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so if you want to join in as well, then you can create a household and just use hashtag RCM Newcrest when you upload it to the gallery. And I will be building them a house and moving them in. So this is the family. They're incredibly colourful. So we are building a very colourful house. We have only got a budget of 35,000 simoleons. So we're having to cut a few corners and check some cheaper options, but kind of gone with like a container style, which I think is quite fun. I subscribe to hit you all. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the emotes. Yeah, this is the exterior. We've kind of gone with like a colourful container build. And had to include like a media production room down here. I haven't fully furnished just because I'm making sure I've got enough money for everything. And yes, if you're not already following Shelley, please give Shelley a follow. She plays a variety of cozy games. She does a lot of stuff with Sims, Paralives. She's currently doing a Stardew run as well. And she also does Shelley's Premiers, which I mentioned before. So you should absolutely go check her out. So we are building the double nursery for the 2 pregnant women who are both currently expecting. Oh, some of these are colourful and fun. Maybe have a little seating area over here. Now the kids won't be able to use them yet, but I think it's quite cute to have. And we maybe need some kind of dresser changing table kind of thing, if we could afford it. I had to stay out of cast, to be fair. I only make the same Sims over and over again. That is fair. I'm not a huge cast person. I do more building than cast, but that's kind of another reason I decided to throw the challenge out to people, only if they want to, but just because then I have something different to build for. Because it's tempting, isn't it? Just when you're building, just kind of go for the stuff you usually go for. Okay, maybe this has to be here. Really spent forever in cast. Well, your Sims are really cool already, so, you know, time well spent. Green and yellow is kind of fun. Maybe we do that. The yellow bin. You guys were a very fast family. Ooh. Well, I think you did really well. I think sometimes when you're making more like wacky Sims and builds, it's more difficult to overthink too much because they're meant to be kind of a bit out there. Do with a toy, maybe. We could do with some kind of toy. Another baby. Well, they will be babies when they're born. Ooh, we've got a fun swatch of Blarfy there. We could have a Blarfy. Blarfy's also nice and big. He takes up a lot of room. And he's not too expensive. Oh, these playmats aren't too bad either. Maybe you could have one like it's kind of in preparation when they are. Oh, that's fun, the teal. You know, when the babies are going to grow up. And then let's get some more decals. We definitely need more decals in here. How much is this one? 5. Okay, excellent. That's one good thing about the decals. They are generally pretty inexpensive. More of the furniture and currently doing my living challenge at the minute. Oh, nice. What are you working on? Is it like a set kind of rule challenge? I mostly build, but I do enjoy a bit of gameplay every now and again, which is why I thought it'd be fun to do this kind of Newcrest rebuild kind of challenge, because then it combines like the gameplay and the building. I like that one, that's fun. That's 40. Too bad, not too bad. And then we can definitely add some kind of fun. Oh, there is a shell from Grind Together, isn't there? I don't think it's too expensive. It might be, and we might. Oh no, there it is. I know everyone hates the SpongeBob kits. They do indeed. Been very mixed kind of response to that. I think for me, I don't mind doing like brand collabs. Oh, we're getting a raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Sage May Plays. Welcome in, and thank you so much for the raid. Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Rainbow. I use she, they pronouns. I do a lot of stuff in The Sims. I do a lot of building. I also play some other cozy games. Thank you so much. Welcome in. How's your stream? Of course, if you need to raid and run, go do some self-care, please go and do that. If you'd like to stay, I'll show you what we're working on today. Oh, how's the build going? The building's going well. So, it's a very colourful build we're working on. It's like a colourful container home, which is pretty fun. For these Sims, I've just started a Rebuilding Newcrest challenge, which is kind of like I'm getting my Sim to do rags to riches, and then every time we get enough money for a house, we're gonna move in like a community created Sim or household. So these were created by Ready in chat, and they are very colourful. They are vegan, living, and creative influencers, digital artist, mechanical engineer, and they are super fun and like colourful and creative. And both of these Sims are pregnant, which is why we're doing the dual nursery right now. But yeah, I thought it'd be a fun thing to kind of challenge myself to build for different Sims rather than sort of doing just kind of defaulting to the same kind of things I usually build. So that's what we're working on right now. We have a 35,000 simoleon budget, so we're not fully furnished yet, but this is kind of where we're at. And we're just working on the nursery right now. Thank you, shout. No problem, no problem. Absolutely. So what were you doing in The Sims today? What were you working on? Maybe we should have some carpet in here. I feel like in nursery it might be good to have carpet. We could do like the fluffy one. This one might be nice. Natural, welcome in. Thank you for getting your cafe merch. Ooh, what about the purple carpet? That's kind of funky. Newcrest is always daunting to build it. Nice, but it's all build it. Yes, Newcrest is a big challenge for sure. I think it's kind of fun to do it on stream because I'm kind of holding myself to it when I say I'm going to do it. Ooh, maybe the mint actually is kind of nice. I remember when I first started playing Sims and I first picked up building, I started a Newcrest rebuild and I got about 2/3 of the way through and then it just fell off. Building a family home in Willow Creek. Oh, lovely. Working on rebuilding that world at the moment. Oh, nice, nice. That is cool. It is cool to rebuild some of the older worlds for sure because the EA builds were just very meh back then. We didn't even have all the base game stuff we have now, like pools and things. So it is nice to give them like a proper rebuild for sure. I actually have a Discord server with Paranormal Simulations. She's one of my mods. She's not in chat today, but she usually is. Where we're doing like as a community rebuilding all of the different worlds. We've done quite a few so far. We've not done Willow Creek yet. The one we're working on right now is Chestnut Ridge. Basically, people sign up for different lots in Sims, and we give them like a whole makeover, which is fun. These are kind of cute and they're very cheap. Yeah, I just feel like the base game's a little empty because they don't have all the content on. Yeah. I mean, I know they've updated some of the houses recently, but they didn't even used to have pools back on release, did they? So, like, there just wasn't as much. But yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. If anyone's interested in checking it out, then we do have the Discord there. Like I said, we're working on Chestnut Ridge right now. That one's full, but then we're going to be doing a spooky themed world for September and October, which we're going to be polling the Discord for soon because we kind of decide together which worlds we want. Where's this things feels wrong with that pools? Yeah, exactly, because it's based on like a desert kind of world, and like who wouldn't have a pool in that weather? I feel like Copperdale's in the poll. I feel like it is. It'll probably be Copperdale. It looks like, which is exciting. I like Copperdale. I think the idea is we're going to kind of do it like a supernatural high school, like a mix of kind of like normal students and supernatural students, kind of like teen TV show style. It seemed really surprising, curious about the concept. Yeah, I don't know. I thought about it a while ago, and then I messaged Parry and went, what about if we did Copperdale? I know it's not a Halloween world or like a spooky world, but I was like, that's an idea like we could put to people. Do we have any little decals that okay, that's cute though. Appears perfect Halloween. Exactly, we've got the ghost train and that kind of stuff. Haunted debug house, yes. They're really pretty in the fall though, even though it's not necessarily spooky. It is. Copperdale is really pretty. And I think the way we wanted to do it, because it was like a mix of like occults and non-occults, like people could also pick to just make like a cozy fall home that has like some Halloween decorations in. It kind of gave people the option to do both, because I know not everyone is as excited about doing like occult and like super spooky stuff. So I thought if we did like a mixed one between like occults and non-occults, then it'd be kind of cool to give people the option, because they could just do like a non-occult family who've got some pumpkins and some Halloween decorations. I still really want to do Life and Death World. Yeah, me too. That'll probably end up being next spooky seasons. To be fair, but assuming they bring out no new packs, we'd be fair for next year. Yeah, it means that we can keep going with like spooky theme worlds a bit longer, which is good because that is the only occult world we haven't done. Wish I could type faster. It's okay, Ready. You have time. You have time. You have time. It's all good. Now we can sit the bunnies there. There we go. This is nicely decorated, I think. Using all the cheap stuff. It's decorated using all the cheap stuff. And we have 5,000 simoleons left. It's not too bad. And then we do have room in this hallway to put the rocket, not the rocket, the robotic station. Might need to make this arch smaller, but we do have room. We can use the small arch. There we go. And then we got space for robotics. Can I go feed my cat? No problem. I'll have someone to build. Also, your bots are so cute. Oh, well, thank you so much again for the raid. Yes, go feed the cat. Go do all the things. Thank you so much again. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Get curated Haley for Halloween. Absolutely. If you would like any requests on that, then please just send them over. It does. I'm definitely going to have to add this in. if there's any particular favourites, because a lot of the generic Halloween songs are fine, but you kind of heard them a lot. So anything you feel matches the vibe, send my way. And once spooky season starts, we'll start with the playlist. The dance at gym, yeah. All kits and makeups from now on, I think. I don't think bringing no expansion packs out. Need to fix the actual game first. To be fair, they do. I think that was the plan, wasn't it? It was just going to be kits and makeup packs for at least the recent future. Not that we'll never ever do one, but they're definitely not planning any in the near future. It's kind of a shame because I really wanted bands. I really wanted bands. We got a kit, which is fine, but I like the Bridge one I was saying before. I like the SpongeBob one. I think SpongeBob's the one I don't have. But quirky stuff is fun. Quirky stuff is fun. Kind of help. Yeah, because I'm not too bothered about expansion packs. I feel like we've got plenty of those. But it would be nice to get a few game packs or stuff packs to kind of fill in the gameplay gaps. Because I do feel like we still have like little bits like bands or, you know, other things that just one of those town rugs, you know, like the ones we walk around town in the 80s. Okay. I don't know what you mean. That's kind of fun. Maybe. Like a rug with a map in it you'd use. Cars, they're all about. Oh! No, I do know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Those were fun, to be fair. Those were fun. Okay, we have 5,000 simoleons. So we can start doing some furnishing now. Downstairs. We didn't want to blow our budget before we went upstairs and find out we couldn't afford a bed. But looks like we're alright now. We did bring another expansion pack out. I love the Apocalypse or Medieval one. I've never played Sims Medieval, but I know a lot of people really rate it. So that would be really cool. It would also tie in nicely with Royalty and Legacy, to be fair, if they did. But we need a coffee table in here. Maybe a bigger one if there isn't, if there's one that's like colourful and not too expensive. Oh, maybe that. Maybe that. That could be cool. I have more Apocalypse science fiction one. That must be fun. The Men in Black collab, I melt. Oh, that would be cool, to be fair. Honestly, there's so much kind of potential, so many things they could do. I'm thinking maybe this isn't a TV family with all the computers, and that'll save us a little money. I guess this is the thing with Sims, like, there's kind of endless possibilities, but only so much time and resource that they're gonna give to it. There's so many cool things that they could do. It's just whether or not they will do. How much is that? Ah, it's cube, it's 200. There's 95. Or maybe we could do a big plant. Maybe we could do a big plant. Take up some space in this corner. Big, fairly cheap plant. We use that one upstairs. I feel like we definitely need that. These are in kits kind of cool, but a bit of a letdown. I think it would have been really cool if there were new instruments in it. I actually do like the stuff. I've actually used it already. It was kind of, it inspired a build that I'm doing for a collab. You know, the paneling in the colours. I'm like, I can't hate it because I have used it several times since. But I really wish to give us new instruments. If you can fit gameplay mechanics in a kit, Buster Dust has it. It does, and then they didn't do it again, which is a real shame. That's why I'm saying I would love more stuff packs, because imagine if that was the music room stuff pack. And then they had new instruments and maybe like a mechanic where you could form like a group or a band. Like it wouldn't have to be super complex because we've got clubs and things like that. I thought they would have brought out a medieval kit with the furniture to go along with a castle kit. Yeah, because we've got the exterior stuff. And I know we've got the get-together stuff, but it would have been cool to have more. I feel like to do any one concept in Sims, you need several different packs in combination. Because you can make a castle if you've got the castle estate kit, life and death, and get together, and maybe get famous for a few of the prop things. But you need several kits. There's very few that like don't put it past them to the base game update. Some people want. Yeah. That's true. We have been asking for a long time. I'm kind of hoping that I hope it will maybe give us more. Oh, that's expensive. Fine. They will give us more gameplay related stuff. I don't mind if it's not an expansion pack. Oh, that's perfect, but it's so expensive. I don't mind if it's not like an expansion pack, but I think I'd love to see them bring back like stuff packs. See this stuff, this in these colours is really cool. And possibly my favourite thing about the music pack. We don't have much wall texture stuff. I actually really like this specifically. And like, that's the point. This is a music room. Maybe we use it in here. But that's the one thing that I was like, that's really unique and we don't have it. And I do like these as well, to be fair. They're quite cheap. And like, we could use a few. In here. Maybe. I see a mine of it goes too, that would make a nice creative clock. Ah, that's a good shout. Yeah, I'm wondering, because this is like a music production room, if we could do something fun with these. Maybe like blue and orange would be cool. And they can be sized up and they still kind of fit together quite well. They're not super expensive. Yeah, this is my favourite thing from the music kit. I like the other stuff. But I do like that you've got something a bit different with like a wall. That's kind of fun for me. Yeah, I've actually used that concept for another build I was working on. It kind of inspired me. For a headboard, that's a good shout as well, like a modern, colourful headboard. I haven't got that kit yet, need a new PC before I buy anymore. That's fair. There's no point buying stuff if your PC needs replacing. Maybe like a big lamp or something for this corner. Yeah, that's only 115. That's pretty good. We don't really need a rug because we've got this super colourful carpet. We do need a platform trim before I forget. And then maybe we don't have a TV, but we could have some music in here. Oh, this is fun to be fair. This stereo, not super expensive. Or we could have this. Oh, that's really expensive. Maybe we don't have that. Compass needed replacing. I think it still works in pieces next to my TV. Oh no. Well, I hope you managed to find a new one without too much hassle and it doesn't cost you too much money. Because PCs can be expensive, right? This is fun. Yeah, my laptop's running on fumes. I know you've had some trouble since the update, I think, haven't you, Ready, with the autosave kind of overloading everything. And then maybe like a little bit of water, something cheap, but like kind of nice looking for these sides. Looking around, I can't find one at the minute. This stuff's expensive. I not long since updated my computer, but I feel like prices have gone up since then as well for all the computer stuff, which is not good. Hey, that's not bad. I feel like we have some fun pictures as well. Oh, this is cool as well. This like retro clutter. Maybe sized up. No, because that's aren't that big normally, but it takes up more space, and I think it's kind of cool. Games. What else have we got? On like the cheaper side. Maybe this. Laughed out loud and a cat jumped sky high. My laptop was going to start speaking in tongues. Ah, you've not had fun with that laptop recently. Maybe that's kind of fun. And then I feel like some of these mirrors aren't too expensive. 160. Kiwi, welcome in. Congratulations, Kiwi. You're now the proud owner of a one-bedroom, six-bathroom Japanese traditional house in Windenburg. It's a lot of bathrooms. Maybe you can lend one to Brain. She got no bathrooms before. When the welcome wagon rolled around, neighbours remarked on your unique sense of style, especially the not at all suspicious listening advice. Definitely not suspicious. Being fruitcake, speaking of taste, you also sampled a fruitcake and it was disgusting. And thank you for getting your cafe order. Today you ordered an elderfine apple tea. That sounds good. An oatmeal raisin cookie. When you sat down, a moody looking torty cat jumped to the table, sniffed your food, and ran away. Love your bills off. so much, man. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. I always have a lot of fun doing like build challenges and things. Because I really like building, but I sometimes struggle to think of what to build myself. So I like to do these projects and like shell challenges, build challenges, that kind of thing. For that reason. Because then I never run out of ideas because I'm always doing some kind of challenge. What's the exterior like? Kiwi. It is very colourful. I'll show you the Sims working on this as well. So I think I've done something similar for one of your shell challenges, Kiwi. This is like a colourful container build. Ooh, she's bright. She is indeed bright. Because we are building this for ready submission. The Ali-Lin-Rossi family. Foxbury grads Rahul, Sage, and Selma are geeky lifestyle influencers who turn gaming, vegan living, and creative side hustles into a thriving media production brand. Rahul is a freelance digital artist and programmer, Sage a mechanical engineer, and Selma a streamer and author. With both women expecting, they're building a colourful future where their kids can be anything they dream of, except Rochester students. So these three are all super colourful and fun. Hence the super colourful house. I struggle to work out which watch to use to mix. Yeah, I feel like these four are quite solid. Yellow, orange, like teal, green, and pink I've used a few times. So we've done like a double nursery here for the two babies that we're expecting. We also only have a budget of 35,000 simoleons, so we're having to be a little bit budget conscious. Hi, Ralph. Ralph's here as well. We've got our, because this is a throuple, we've got our bedroom here. So we've got a double bed and a single bed, and they can rotate. And then we're just working on the living room here, and this is the kitchen. Which I would be able to see better if Ralph's face wasn't in the way. Hi, buddy. Hi, do you want to say hello to everyone? I haven't brushed my hair today, don't judge me. Ralph is 90% floof, and he's very crunchy boy. No, come and see. Who's fighting to get the top bunk and the bottom. I feel like right now, the two pregnant ladies definitely get to go on the bottom bunk together. There's Ralphie. No, come say hello. Come say hello. This is Ralphie. He's big and floofy. Listen to watching. I love that. This is Ralphie. He's very cute. He's very screamy as well. He doesn't get his way. He just screams. And he keeps going outside and getting covered in seeds. And then we have to brush him, and he doesn't like being brushed. But he keeps getting covered in seeds and sticky weeds. Don't you? Don't you? He's a baby. Trying to get him food before I do tours. Yes, make sure you get food. Definitely need to be well fed for tours. Oh no, mate, you've got sticky weeds on your belly. I can feel them. I'm gonna have to brush those out, aren't I? I am. You're not gonna like it, are you? He's a very sweet boy, but the one thing he does complain about is being brushed. Yeah. He's very cute though. Oh, I got one out. This is somehow turning into a cat grooming stream. Okay, I'm not doing anything. I'm definitely not pulling at your fur. Don't you worry. He's got me. He's clocked me. Ha! I got another one. Okay, put it. I did it. Bye bye. Does he fight you to brush? How do you bribe him to stay there? Well, he basically just makes yowly noises in protest. And then occasionally he'll try and bat me with his hands. I've tried bribes, they don't really work. So mostly I just have to ignore him, and I put my hand on his head to stop him from biting me, basically. And then tell him he's a good boy. I kind of bribe him with attention, because food bribes don't work. At least for that. Thank you for the free stream street, Kiwi. But yeah, I basically just have to put my hand on his head so he can't turn around and bite me. And we just do it in like little, we do it in little spurts as well. I don't try and get everything out at once. I'll do it for like 5-10 minutes and then I'll let him chill for a while and then I'll go back to it so he doesn't get too wound up. But he's just so fluffy that every single seed and weed and everything gets it. He's a big cat. He is indeed. We don't actually know what breed he is, but he was from a rescue, and his dad was also adopted. And looking at his dad, he's probably a ragdoll mix because he's big. He's big and he's very friendly. So he's most likely part ragdoll. Yeah. We can say that with almost certainty because I thought of that idea to the vet. I was like, we think he might be part ragdoll. And the vet went, yep. That was it. So most likely ragdoll cross, but can't confirm because he was from a rescue. In a kitty boxing ring. I'm sure they'll go for it. It has the word boxing. It does, it does. If we had a kitty boxing ring, it would be used by our cats against each other. To be fair as well. They the cat's breed is demon. Oh. We've got a little goblin cat. He's lovely. But he's very goblin-y. He's called Victor. Who ironically might actually be a purebred Angora because he looks really like one, but again, no idea because he's a rescue as well. Maybe we go for this again. Oh, do we want to go for like... We could try like a yellow. Yellow could be kind of cheerful. We could do yellow. Like a pink accent wall. Yeah, if you heard my house at 3 AM, you'd think they already had a boxing ring. They love each other, but they also squabble. Ooh, that's kind of fun. And it's cheap. We like cheap. I feel like I need something here. Maybe like some kind of shelf. I have a little bit of money left, so it's all good. I was going to say, my cat's breed's tuxedo mixed with Vicious. Oh, 2 of ours are tuxies. And then we got Ralph. Benji's just like a short-haired tuxie. And Victor's like a long-haired tuxedo, which is a bit more unusual, but he also just is like, he's beautiful and a goblin at the same time, and I can't describe him better than that. He's got wild little eyes. Oh, here you are. Here you are. I was just talking about you. This is Victor. This is Victor. See, he's a tuxie, but he's got long hair, and mostly his fluff is around his head and chest. Let me get... And his tail. He's got a beautiful tail. And he's very sleek otherwise. And the face of Jesse Yellow? He also doesn't like being held, so I can't show you too much, but like, he's a wild little man. He won't let me hold him. But yeah, he's a kind of like longish haired tuxie. Ginger, black and white, and browns, that you really get from me. That's fair, that's fair. Like I said, the only one we have a really from, but yeah. Oh, this is cute. We definitely have to have this in the entryway. Oxbury posters flagged on the wall. Yes. Oh, he's come to sit. You can't see him even though I turned the thing on. But he's just come to sit in front of my keyboard. You're very sweet, aren't you? Right, Discover University. Ah, they're locked. I forgot about that. Let me do the cheat. But we've also got these. Is there another Foxbury one? I thought that might be another Foxbury. That's got the same. The blue one is too. Oh, this one. Thank God place all feels shell down first and touring into the sky has been annoying with the characters. It is. Oh, the one maybe. Okay, the other blue. This one. I'll be in the big pauses too. Yeah, I'm gonna type in the cheat now. If I can get round Victor. Because he's sat on my keyboard. BB. Buddy, I need to get to my key. I'm literally leaning up the cat right now because he wants to sit here. I know, and I love you. Can't see my keys. Hey, unlock. Almost. That's almost okay. That's not an L. There we go. Why is this such a long cheat? Yes, it's done. I was like, I swear I've got that wrong now. Right. There we go. So that one and the blue one you're saying. And then there's also this one. That's an anti. Okay, that's an anti-U-Bright. We could add that one. That'd be cool because that's like the engineers one. We could definitely add these in. And these are not particularly expensive either. Maybe I need to just get my key. Little figure too. Oh yeah, there's a lot of these to be fair. There's a lot of like skull spirit stuff. Maybe we can move a few of these over as well. Like this bit. I feel like they might look better on the yellow wall. We move these over to the yellow wall and then we could put something here. Where did I put the blue one? I don't know. It's disappeared. That's strange. Oh, it's there. It's literally. Find a good arrangement. Maybe like that. And then this one goes over here. Let's debate Spirit Corpse, lots of ants. That would make sense. Maybe one of them could be been a Brainiac as well. There we go. We've got all our school spirit stuff. And then there's a little figure, you say. This guy. Yeah. Pop him here. Yeah, I feel like we need some kind of like surface or something here. Maybe like a display, or I'm not sure. Oh, these are quite good in terms of how they fit in. They're not cheap, but did you do dance? No, we've never had a dance command in. We have hype. We don't have dance. You have dance. I don't think I ever added one. Maybe this would be a good place for. Wait, have I added all the expensive items? Yes. We've got a kitchen, we've got 2 bathrooms, we've got 3 computers. Yeah. You're not already following all that spot. Please give her a follow. I'm whispering because she's lurking. Go give her a follow. Thank you, Aaron. It remembers Cat Cafe Brain. Today you ordered whole glass of sparkling water and a bagel cream cheese. Classic. When you sat down, an elegant Siamese cat tried to knock your drink off the table. We just managed to catch it in time. It's only 45, so I feel like we could have that maybe. Just trying to kind of fill up the space a little with some stuff. Like this is pretty cheap. We could maybe add that as well. It's like a fun swatch. Maybe some plants. Or what's another really bright swatch? I think we've got a llama and oh, Space Key. Let's do Space Key. What about this penguin? The penguin's cute. We could have a penguin. 65, that's fine. Maybe a couple pairs of headphones would be good. Yeah, that's more high school, isn't it? Oh, I do like the octopus. I know he's quite expensive, but can we have the octopus? He's cute. Well, it's a tablet with a digital artist. That's just digital sketchpad. Maybe. This is pretty cheap. This is like $9.50. And I feel like if we need to, we can. But I kind of like this setup if we can keep it. Yeah. Maybe some board games that are not too pricey. Okay, that's kind of cute. Oh, that's fun. That is fun from here. Maybe rather than this set. Oh, this set of headphones. You kind of like the retro vibes of that. This is some fun clutter, to be fair, that we've got in this kit. Okay, this side's pretty fine, to be fair. Got that funky wall there. What else do we need that we maybe don't have? We maybe need an entryway mirror. And a little bit of kitchen clutter, to be fair. This cheaper space game mirror is not bad for what we want. And then we maybe need some alarms. Like thermostat, smoke alarm. Fruit basket. Yes, good shout. Burglar alarm and thermostat. Okay. We've got all the alarms in. And then we can have kitchen. Do a checklist for you moving outside bin? Yes. Smoke alarm? Yes. Burglar alarm? Yes. We have all those things. So we're doing okay. And I did not forget a bathroom. In fact, we have 2 bathrooms. Because that's the other thing I'm prone to doing occasionally, is forgetting until about 2/3 of the build gone past that we don't actually have a bathroom in the build. So we are well on the way to having a functional build, which is a first for me in this budget. But we could have this. I'm trying to think of ways to fill up a little bit of the wall. Hello. Cat's doing cat things behind me. I'm thinking maybe tiny living shelf if it's not too expensive. I can't remember how much it is. But it is cute and oh, 150, that's not too bad. I'll do the checklist I do for Velvet. It's a good checklist to be fair. Oh Benji, you're on my mouse, buddy. You're on my mouse. I have 2 cats up here now. One of them's got jealous. But the problem is I can't actually move my mouse because he sat on it. Birds, move your fat butt. Move your fat butt. They have a TV, video game, cube. They have computers. I don't think we've added a TV yet. We could. We could add a TV. I was waiting to see how much money we had left. The mirror, we have a mirror where a TV would be. But we could maybe give them a TV. At least we could have Benji stopped sitting on my mouse wire. Buddy, you're really cramping my style there, bud. I can't move. Oh, oh, oh. What's this? We could do a retro TV. We could do like a box TV. And like lean into the retro vibes. I swear, these cats. Light switches. We have not done light switches yet. Penguin TV. Okay, Penguin TV it is. Why not? Penguin TV is cheap, to be fair. Let me pop that on here. Okay, we're gonna do some swapping around. We're gonna put this here, this here, this here. And then do we have any money left for a GameCube? We do. Just about, to be fair. Oh, this is fun. Maybe we get rid of the retro clutter. We have the GameCube, which might be nice. Light switch. We have not done light switches. I am really bad. I don't do light switches a lot of the time. Oh, we don't have anything outside. Just realized. So maybe we need to do something on the outside now. We've got all our essentials. And we need to add a tile to the bathrooms because they're looking quite sad. Okay, furnish the bathrooms properly. And then I think we'll do a little bit on the outside. I forgot that we needed. Now, what do we got in terms of bathroom tile? Ooh, this is cool, but it's expensive. Oh, we could do orange. I wouldn't normally do it, but I know that orange is kind of a theme color. So, like, we could. Also, maybe we need a bathtub because we're going to have babies. Floral. I just thought we might need a bathtub rather than a second shower. Gonna have to be the basic one, but that's okay. That wasn't too much more expensive. There we go. And then we just need a couple of things for this bathroom. Like, we can use these base game mirrors again, which are kind of fun. And I'm gonna say that's a toothbrush. And that's soap. So we don't need the butter on that. That's what I'm saying. Save us a bit of money. Toilet roll. We're gonna do toilet roll. Because these are definitely not bidet toilets. And then a towel. It might have to be a single towel, but we should probably give them a towel. Well, this isn't too bad. This is 80. I wish that these were consistent. Swatch. Might just have to go for the basic one. That's a double towel. And pop that there. Right, yeah, that's about a good height. How's that one? A little low, maybe. It needs to go at one. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna kind of have to be as much as we're doing in these bathrooms, I think. But like I say, I'm gonna say that that's a toothbrush, even though we know it's not, and that's soap. So we don't need to add those. Oof, 212 simoleons, and we have done nothing with the outside. Okay, debug is gonna have to save us. Right, we need some platform trims, which luckily I don't think cost money. No, they don't. Excellent. I'm just gonna do like a white trim around here. Gonna need some kind of. Maybe just do this. Oh, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Ouch. Hi. Cat, welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, that's also bad. Debug chart floor art. Ooh, that's a good shout. That for emergency vets, it's been a day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that your pet's okay. That sounds really stressful. Hope everyone else has had a bad day. I've had an alright day. It's been pretty chill. Apart from the fact that I got woken up by someone power drilling outside at 8 a.m, which wasn't great, but hey, it happens, I guess. It shouldn't on a Saturday, but they decided that they really needed to finish the work outside of our house at 8 a.m. on a Saturday. Okay, I'm thinking that maybe we find a maybe this one? Been playing Animal Crossing, making Sims, it's perfect day for a change. That sounds nice. That sounds like a nice day. Okay, maybe we use that one. or there's like a pebbly one. That's better. I'm not sure which is better. I prefer to use flooring, but flooring costs money. And we don't have any money. We do at least have a mailbox, so that's good. No, this is cool. Okay. Okay. I'm glad we're liking it. I'm glad that... So, let's get some free landscaping. I think maybe have a few little trees around, and then we're going to look at what we can do in the back. Oh, the Legacy has some cool spiral plane flooring. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's got some cool swatches. That's kind of fun. I don't know how I've not seen that. Oh yeah, and then it's got like the plainer swatch of that. It's still really cool. Oh yeah, it did come with a lot of different swatches, didn't it? That brick's also kind of fun. How much money does the mayor have now? The mayor had 35,000 simoleons, but we have nearly spent those making this house. This house is for ReadytoSim. The Ali-Lin-Rossi family, who are a throuple of box breed grads. Rahul, Sage and Selma are geeky lifestyle influencers who turned gaming, vegan living, and creative side hustles into a thriving media production brand. Rahul is a freelance artist and programmer, Sage a mechanical engineer, and Selma a streamer and author. With both women expecting, they're building a colourful future where their kids can be anything they dream of, except bright Chester students. I mentioned Rainbow's first project was hard. To be fair, this has been really fun. It's only been difficult because of the budget. But I do feel like that was on purpose a little bit. But that's okay. I think Ready felt like I did some that I made too easy work of the last budget. Because it was only a single sim. And she was like, aha. Thank you for the alert, Kiwi. And thank you for the hydrate. I will do that. You want to spare Rainbow Future Torment, you know what you do. Yes. Yeah, the budget is pretty much just set depending on how much money we have. Okay, what was I doing? Trees. We could do some trees, I feel. Maybe a debug fence of some kind if we can find one. The other family man is a lot simpler. Okay, adult couple, career oriented with a dog. Yeah, okay. Maybe they can go on the smaller lot then. Because the lot next to it was going to be the one I chose first off. But I feel like with 5 Sims seem to be in this household, we did need a little more space. Not pure evil, just like 30, but yeah, like a healthy amount of evil, right? A healthy amount of evil. Ooh, we could use the purple trees. They're kind of fun. We could have funky trees for our funky house. Because it's not at all in keeping with Newcrest, but it is kind of fun to add more colours. Because this Newcrest is going to have pretty much no theme anyway. The theme's going to be whatever you guys give me. I'm not going to worry too much about matching the landscaping. Yeah, maybe that is better bigger. And then we should get some shrubs, maybe? Get some shrubs. Something nice and colourful, I feel. Ooh, that costs money. We don't want the ones that cost money. Only want the debug ones. We are broke. That's not bad. And it's free, and we like free. Maybe put this like here. Maybe add another. Hydrangea. Maybe this hydrangea. So that's maybe a bit too fancy. Maybe we go as a classic hydrangea. And then I wonder if we could maybe have a small fence or something. Small debug fence might be good just to separate the lot a little bit. Ah, this isn't High Scalia's one. Quite modern, that could be an option. DC Rainbow off to the Kiwi Scout says, no problem, man. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the sub as well. Enjoy tours. That's kind of fun as well. Maybe we go with this fence. That's kind of fun. And make it a little smaller as well, potentially. Not for rent. Yeah. Just so we've got like a little bit of something to break up the front of this. Even if we don't run it all the way back, I feel like it might be quite nice to have it. Give it some separation. Might need to move the mailbox. We level, I think we are. Maybe a single there. I have definitely not centered this lot, have I? Oh well. Doesn't have to all be fenced. Right, it's the edge to be fair. We could just do that. Like back here, maybe. One, two, three, four. Okay, that's even on both sides. I'm thinking maybe we need to move this over a little actually. We're a bit wonky on the lot, and then it's messing with my fencing. So gonna move the lot like just one. Just one. And then we can do the fence a bit more even. At least a little less squishy. Fully, I feel like that might just be better. I have to alt place, but that's okay. And then maybe we can have it like here. I'm wondering actually. If you get your cafe merch. That's probably a bit better actually. Did I get a cafe order? Today you ordered a can of green monster energy and a bowl of jellied eels. Wow. And you sat down really looking taught your cat narrated while you were 8. You're not sure what she's singing about, maybe something else? And thank you for getting a stamp. Awesome. Okay, I think that's better. I think we're finally centered properly on this lot now. And then I'm thinking, pull this out one. And this one. Yeah, I think that's fine now. I don't mess around long with this particular spot, but I feel like placement is sort of important in this bit. Something like that. Yeah, why not? And then we need something here. Not as white. Hmm. I want something colourful-ish. If we can find one. If not, it's not the end of the world. This, but it costs money. Here it's too wide. That's also costs money. That's expensive. We're not buying. Where's my free trees? Maybe this one. Just trying to find something that visually blocks this bit off. A little bit. Like that, maybe? That could kind of work. I have put this in the wrong place. Oh, it's this post, okay. There we go. That's kind of cute. And then we definitely need something at the back because we're looking pretty bare. We're looking pretty sad at the back here. Add these 3 bushes. Probably need more trees. I mean, maybe a little too big. Yeah, we literally have nothing at all here. Felt we need something. You know what? I have 2 trash cans. That's giving us some money back. What have we got in outdoor activities? I feel like those cottage living mounds, they're cheap. Okay. Previously born, grow up, keep play place, and neat layer. That would be cute. That would be cute, wouldn't it? We have 400 and something simoleons. I'm thinking of like cheap thing killing for now. We can absolutely go in and upgrade stuff later. That might also be a fun idea. Like when we've earned more money, we could also go in and do little home upgrades. We could add some vegetables into them. Lots of this. Watermelon, yeah. There's some mushroom and some different pumpkins. There we go. Those should grow, which should be nice. We definitely need something on this thingy, but we'll worry about that later. Like my third family will be rough for AF. Holding the shows. Ooh, then we can do an upgrade one and an off-grid build. That'll be fun. I like that idea. Okay, so we've got a veggie garden here for not too much money. Also, some of these planter boxes from outdoor retreat are not too bad price-wise. So maybe we can add a few of these. And then I'm thinking maybe what we do for the money is we kind of make this lot look a little shorter than it is. We could add like a bush behind here and kind of visually block it off because we don't necessarily need to use all of the lot, sorry. Yeah, long term. There's no reason why we can't go in and like add a few bits for towny houses, but this will just give them a start. I think it's got no budget. Debug and a few cheap items. Mostly debug. Yeah, like that's fine. We don't have to go right to the back and then it'll look a little less mentalness. No, it's practice, I guess. Well, I don't do loads of budget builds, but I also watch a lot of Sims YouTube when other people do budget builds. I feel like that maybe helps. Sims YouTube is what I watch to go to sleep, which is ironically how I got into Sims 4 in the first place, because I'm not very good at falling asleep. I struggle when like there's nothing going on in my brain. And I figured out that watching Sims YouTube was like stimulating enough for me to be interested, but also was chill enough for me to go to sleep. And then I decided to start playing Sims 4, and now I'm here. Okay, we can leave a little gap here. What isn't aligned here? There we go. Benjamin. Hey, buddy. You're very cute. You are. Please stop sitting on my mouse, though, bud. Please stop sitting on my mouse. Thank you. Oh, it's true crime because I don't want my mental health. Fair enough. If it works, if it works. Leave a little gap here as well to get in and out. We've got a nice kind of enclosed looking area now. Benji, stop batting my mouse, please, buddy. Don't bat my mouse, please, buddy. And then we should have some debug, like, garden-y stuff. Wheelbarrow. What else have we got? Ooh, some veggie crates. We could maybe put that somewhere. Oh, we've got debug parasol. Maybe. This is cool. Maybe not for here, but I just thought it was cool. Cottage living definitely has debug garden-y stuff. Oh, that's cute, to be fair. Maybe rather than the wheelbarrow, it's got some plants in. That makes it more planty, which is always good. Oh, this is free. This plant is free. We can use that somewhere. And this is also free. I think. Yeah, that's free. Nice. Thank you, Cottage Living. This gnome is free. This plant stand is free. Cottage Living really does have the best debug, doesn't it? Like, this is all free. I fall asleep to my entire music collection on shuffle. That's fair. Like, it's whatever works, right? Whatever works. Ooh, we've got some soil. Again, for free. If we get woken up by a banger, that's a good question. That is a good question. It's a risk, right? It's like, might be relaxing, might get you hyped. Okay, we could stick this in the corner here. That's really cute. And the plants along here. We could have a little veggie crate. Maybe just fill it a little. And some soil. Like maybe kind of pop that behind. Yeah. Yeah. A little gnome as well, a little gnome friend. This could be like a patio plant or something. Ooh, debug version of this. This is fun. A lot more cottagey, but I mean that's the free stuff, so we're gonna have to vibe with the free stuff. Oh, this. I used this in the other build, but it's free and it's cute. So we're gonna use it again. We're gonna use free and cute stuff. I feel like Enchanted by Nature also has those palettes, which are fun. These ones with plants on. Maybe we could put that in the front somewhere. That's how I dream is giving my family a tour of New York. That is cool. Wish I had fun dreams. Same, same. I usually just have stressful dreams. I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but every time I have a dream, like a bad dream, the running theme is always that I'm running late. Which like makes sense, right? But even in the most bizarre or like scary or apparently high stakes dream, like there's an axe murderer running around. And that's stressful enough, right? And then in my brain, I go, oh shit, I'm late for work. And that becomes the thing I'm stressed about. No matter what it is, at some point I'll realize I'm late for something. Oh, this is also free. Love that. And the lateness will become the thing I'm stressed about, not the axe murderer. Let's live at the Met special. My brain tipped that as excited tour guide. I guess that kind of makes sense. I just end up on a flight or flying. That's fair. So I always end up running late and or falling. Usually both. I don't know where I'm going to put this, but I do kind of think this might be a good thing to fill in. Front yard with, maybe. We don't have much going on in the front. Oh, bicycles. We could put bicycles in the front yard. Well, couldn't we? I feel like these guys definitely cycle. And that's business and hobbies. Yeah. Oh, perfect. There's even 3 bicycles. We could add the bikes like out front. And then maybe this pallet. I don't know. But we definitely need the bicycles somewhere accessible. So maybe we should put them in the front. And we could add this little thing maybe. I don't box the window though. Don't like bouncing either. Do need to fix that bit. But I'm just gonna fix stuff first. And then we'll fix this. Oh, we definitely need to move this out a bit. Just a little bit. I think that'll be fine. If not, we'll fix it in a bit. Maybe we add this this fit as well. Yeah, and I would maybe go for thingy. Right now, I feel like that's fine. And then we can put this maybe on this little balcony that has absolutely nothing. If it will let me. We could add this. That might be kind of cute. Really does not want that to face forward. There we go. That'd be cute. And then that one is a little patio plant. Okay, garden's not looking bad. It's a little empty, but it's not the worst either. It's genuinely not the worst I've seen. And maybe a chunkier trim to this bit at the back. I feel like it'd be nice to have something like seating wise or something. Okay, this is a pretty cheap bench. Maybe we get one of these, and they're also really colourful. That could be nice to have as like an outdoor seating. Also make this a little smaller to make it seem less empty. That's an option. I feel like it doesn't matter if there's a bit more grass. And then there's absolutely nothing here. Do we have any outdoor activity stuff that is cheap? I mean, we've got more garden pots. I think everything else is. Yeah, we can't even afford an insect home. That's a shame. There's like a debug bicycle or something. Oh, there's an eco lifestyle bicycle, but there is bicycles out front. Maybe that's too many bicycles. Any life event activities. Have cardboard dance floor that require music. Hmm. No, but I kind of want something here. If we can find something. If there's any good debug option that isn't just giant buildings. Any other sculpture thing that would be cool here. Giant dragon fountain. Tiger statue. Anything else? But maybe is a little decorative. I don't really want it. No. And this is paid stuff. Mm. Oh, what's in the household inventory? Oh, I didn't actually sell that, did I? Okay, I'm gonna go decor other again. And we'll just see if there's anything left. Maybe fit in here. It's free or cheap. Oh, these are free. Amazing. Stick these here. maybe a little closer to here. Free patio plants are always good. It makes it feel a little less empty. What's this? Strange Bill Sports, maybe not. Oh, hear me out. Heat washing line. That. Free gardening stuff. More free gardening stuff. So we could pop that around here. Thank you, Island Living, for coming through. And Jungle Adventure. With just some like extra little bits. Anything else? Mostly signs and things, but there might be something. They're kind of fun. They're just a bit small and I can't size them up. Hi, Vic. Hello. How you doing, buddy? I know. You want me to be off the computer. Let's not on how you've done this. Debug is clutch. Is clutch. Cannot do this without debug. Huh. That's a little big. Might be something else we can add. These are all the same, which I don't. We could maybe add a couple of these. Oops. Planetary things on here. These look kind of upcycled, and then we can add free outdoor plants to them. Thinking maybe that could work. Rolling bushes for some reason, shrubs, even though most of them aren't shrubs, but like raise that up. Maybe in that one. Yeah. There's probably a few other little plants we could add. Oh, that's not free. We want free only. Oh, we've got these as well. These are cute. We can definitely add these free. Maybe on here as well. Add the free stuff. Sorry about the camera bouncing. Like that. That's the debug one. Hmm. Where's the debug version of that? I feel like just like a small flower would work. I've also got these, but I don't love the pot. That's kind of cute. That's more of an islandy plant. We could add a couple of these plants. And then maybe like another one in the middle. Rotate. Rotate. I also do not have any kind of texture on this other than concrete, but I feel like we might be able to just about have something. Potentially. Like a really cheap one. If we can't, that's also fine. But maybe. I don't think we can. That's okay. We can just go with that standard concrete. Not bad though. I think maybe a couple of outdoor lights might be the last thing we try and get here. Just a couple of cheap ones. Like over the seating area might be good. Actually, these 40. Okay, we should just about be able to do this. Maybe one over here so it kind of lights up this area. Enough. And then. Oh, where's my door gone? One over this door. Okay. And then I kind of just want something on here. If we can find like a decal or something. Or like graffiti. If we can't get a paid one, I can scrabble around and debug. But I love like a graffiti style decal. You know, like this. That's cool. Are there any other ones that work with that? That's not what I meant to press. I don't know what I've done there. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Now can I please price this decal? Seven simoleons. Kind of worth it though. Kind of worth it. And then maybe just a bit of terrain paint dirt that is free. We could do around here. And we could also tidy up this a little bit. As much as we can. Just a little curve maybe. And this. And then this lighter dirt, I think. Ooh, that's too strong. Get under here. Little under here. It's that 777. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get for 7. But I feel like that's okay. We've done our very best with that budget. And our poor sim on the rags to riches is gonna have to hustle very hard. Only left her with 7 simoleons to pay the bills. She 35,000. I think this is pretty good for 35,000 simoleons. I think we did pretty good there. $34,993. They all got jobs to be back. They will. They'll be alright. And this is a 1 bed. No, it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. So that's pretty good. I'm just going to save this to my library because I've not done that yet. Hi, Benji. Can you just give me a minute, buddy? Can you give me a minute? Okay. This has turned out super fun, though. This was such a fun, like, household to build for. I'm just going to do another double check that we have everything we need. We've got 3 beds. We've got a double nursery. Oh, we could add those, free city living pictures, to be fair. Just to add, like, a little bit of something here. Like a fun tree one was there as well. Like, maybe we could size these up as well. Maybe just the 2 of them. But, like, that gives us a little more art. I forgot about these. Just to give us a little something on that wall. I don't think there is. I wonder if there's anything we can get for 7 simoleons that isn't a pumpkin. Yarny's free. Terrifying. But free, I guess. Get some watches. Ooh, crystals. Wait, crystals are free. Okay, let's do some crystals. I'm just gonna fill this, all the things up. And then... Oh, I can't even afford the shelf. I can't even afford the shelf to do the trick. I was just gonna say. I'm gonna do the shelf trick, but I can't even do the shelf trick. Okay. We're gonna sell the door temporarily. So that I can do the shelf trick. Because I want to put the crystals all on one shelf. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah. These are free and decor. We've got free decor. Are there any other free things that we can add? Oh, we shouldn't be on activities and skills. We should be on clutter. Any other free decorative stuff? Oh, there's a gnome. Add the crystal gnome as well at the back. Why not? I'm not too worried about the top shelf. It's nice to have something on the bottom shelf. Can we sell that? Yes. We can afford our door back. Okay. Yeah, we've got 2 functional bathrooms. Robotic station. Oh, a tree is clipping in that. So let me rotate a little bit. There. Yeah. An empty hallway, but we don't worry about that. Oh, we don't have flooring in here. Oops. We don't have flooring in here. Oh no, we don't have flooring in here. We have a... Okay, to be fair, I think I can fix this. Because there doesn't actually need to be a wall here. You gotta make a note for little hide upgrades. Yes. Little mayor's dossier. Yes. I need to make some notes, don't I? We do have a door. Yes, I was just checking we had a door to that. Okay. Oh, well, we actually have some money now. Who'd have thought? But yeah, we don't actually need the, wall, to be fair. It's a bit of a weird one. Just having this blank wall. So maybe instead of it being like a weird blank wall, it could at least lead to here. And we could just move this over a bit. Oh wait, that's a different... Ah, damn it. That's a different height. Okay, no door. No door. Oh, I have an idea actually. With our money, we've saved a bit of money. So we'll do that. We'll move this over. And then Eco Lifestyle has like a big wash shelf thing that's quite cheap in surfaces that has like laundry and stuff in it. And I feel like eventually this could be a good laundry nook. But for now, because we don't have laundry nook money, we have this. Just make it like white or light coloured so it's not quite as eco, but yeah. Maybe we add that. Hand wash one. Oh yeah. Oh, then we need a proper washing line. It becomes a whole thing, doesn't it? Still have 116 simoleons though, don't we? Do we have anything in recreation? Can we afford that? Not for red list. Yes. Oh, we could afford the wash tub, but not the washing line. But hey, I'm not playing these Sims right now. So maybe that's fine. We could just put that here. And we can pretend we've got a washing line. I don't think anything we could really sell to afford that. Yeah, I think everything else is kind of essential or too cute to get rid of. But I think that's good. I think that's all right. If you even return, they should have a bit of extra cash. They should, to be fair, they should. I tell you what, rather than me guessing, why don't we say exactly how much money our sim actually had? Because maybe she had a little bit more. Or maybe we can go and get her to earn a little bit more so I can get a washing line. I feel like we only need to sell like one extra painting or something, and then we could afford a washing line. They can hand wash the clothes if they want, or we can afford the laundry nook if we do really well. But yeah, let's keep this new creator girl. Exactly, exactly. I feel like that's fine, right? Because it's my system. $35, 132. So technically, we more or less have it. I'll tell you what. You're too tense. Why are you tense? Oh my god. This plant lover trait is insufferable. Why don't you go and talk to this plant? Go and talk to this plant, please. Excellent. Now paint. Classic painting sell for a lot. Remember stream, stream, yes. 280, we count that, yes. Yeah, if we just basically speed through this, sell one more painting. Look, something's gonna be high energy on the stream and it's not me, so I guess it's the playlist. Okay. We have an extra 1,000-ish simoleons to play with now. So we only cheated a little bit. And we technically didn't cheat because we earned that money. So I feel like that's fine. I feel like that's fine. Oh, someone's already on the tablet. Cool. Um, there we go. We got a bit more money now. We could include actual laundry. Tax laundry day. Oh, that's the only thing it's kind of missing. Uh-oh. Oh, there's some really fun colors for these as well. Yeah, that's fun. How much is the shell from laundry day? Too expensive. Way too expensive. That's okay. I like the clutter though. I feel like we definitely have some clutter. Like, we could add some powder. Oh, we need a hamper, don't we? We could add a hamper. There we go. We've got a hamper and we've got some laundry. Like, needs a little bit of work there. What about if we made that the fun tile as well? Just to make it a little less boring. We could also just do the tile. Okay. Okay, I think that is pretty much as good as we're going to get it now. We actually have laundry, which is nice. Nice little upgrade, thanks to one painting being sold. Well, I'd say that was pretty successful. Thank you for submitting those Sims ready. And yeah, just as a reminder, anyone, if you're interested in CAS, if you want to create a sim or a household to move in during this challenge, just use RCM Newcrest hashtag, and we'll create a sim. So we have 2 more families already. We've got Ready's done another sim family here. They look really cool. We can do, and Vanilla Scroll is also created. Ooh, some werewolves. So we've got some werewolves as well. So we've got an artsy pregnant throuple. We've got kind of vintagey looking career oriented couple. And we have werewolf twins. That's fun. That's fun. I'm really excited for that. I think now I might read out because I kind of want to watch Kiwi's tours because I did submit to the Kiwi's build. So I think we'll read out to Kiwi. And next time we'll be earning some money and we'll be making Sims for making a house for the other Sims submitted. But thank you so much everyone for being here. I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend. I am going to raid out to Kiwi. Kiwi is doing the a shell tour for the Winterfest July shell, which was her last shell. And I did this one, so I kind of want to say hello. So, thank you so much, everyone. I will be back next week, same usual time, Friday, around 7 to 8 p.m. UK time. So, if you're coming with us on the raid and you are a subscriber, you can use the one with the cute rainbow cats. If you are a follower just along for the ride, you can use the one with the cute rainbow hat. Rainbow hats? Rainbow hearts, that's the one. I'll be back next week. Have an amazing rest of your week. And let's go say hi to Kiwi. See you soon.